Card4All is a transfer network focused on the implementation of innovative services and technologies through a citizen card system. Cities can gather information to improve their services and use it for a participative process. It can be applied to promote social inclusion, local trade, urban mobility, and sustainable living, thus creating a smart city with smart citizens. The technology used allows the transferability and replication in different contexts.
Hello everyone, my name is Laura González. I think I know more or less all of you, but just in case, I am the project coordinator of Card4All. And the second one is going to be more practical. We are going to discuss and study a case.
Hello, good morning everyone, and welcome to the second session about the next framework program. Today we will focus more on hints and tips and how to make a successful proposal.
And what we propose to discuss today, specifically for, like I said, for Horizon Europe, is how to put the ideas in motion and start from an idea in order to start developing a project. So basically we will cover these 6 points. So the Commission is not looking really for ideas. It's looking for a solution for a very well-defined problem. And for at least the first 2 or 3 years of Horizon Europe, these calls are already defined and that the Commission already knows what they are going to publish. The first thing that we needed to check, and I think that will be my suggestion always to check, was to look at the title of the call, see if we could relate to it, and then look at the budget. Then they mention implement and test innovations in key systems. So implement and test and demonstrate their contribution to improve resilience. For me, this reads living labs, or now, which is more fashionable, sandboxes. Let's think now about specifically City Card, the group of cities that we have in Card4All, and what may be for them in Horizon Europe. In Horizon Europe, we start now to have access to the draft work programs. For instance, this site, Science Business, they've been publishing the draft work papers as they are more or less available. You can see there is the list of the different work programs that are there available. And this one, which covers digital technologies, it's potentially, from the ones that have already been published, the one that could be more relevant, the one that could be more interesting for what we want to do. And if we click there, we'll get to this. This is the February version, the latest version of the draft work program for this specific area. And then there is this specific call already announced, which on testings, innovations, and testing innovative solutions on local communities, which local communities, so it relates to cities, innovative solutions could relate to city cards. My second suggestion will be to pick some of the terms that are very clearly mentioned in the text of the call and to Google them in order to see where do they lead us. If we do the same exercise for this call, if we just take the first phrase and go for these innovative new solutions in partnership with cities and local communities, we immediately, the first result is the European Innovation Partnership on Smart Cities, where we can find certainly some partners. And then there is a specific project, Matchup. And if you go to this Matchup project, so it's a project for transforming cities through innovative solutions and technologies at the service of local communities. So it's exactly what they're asking the call. Doing the same exercise for this new call under Horizon Europe, we see that they want increased social uptake of new technologies and knowledge-based solutions. So cities cannot do it alone. For sure, they will need to involve someone with already this portfolio of new solutions. So picking your call, saying, yes, I can answer to this, expanding your horizons by Googling a lot, starting to identifying partners, seeing what kind of core partners you need, selecting 4 or 5 organizations that can help you, and then what you should do to really expand your proposal is this one-page proposal. If you're writing this middle part, the summary of your proposal for the one-page synopsis, the best formula that you can have to writing this description of your idea in a single paragraph is to have this number, start by a number or a trigger word, plus adjectives, plus some keywords about what you're doing, and ending with the promise.
The logo for Card4All, I think it's quite catchy because it's your seat in your pocket.
Yeah.
So it's short, it sounds good, and it's easy to remember, to have in our memory.
What we've seen here, an expansion of Card4All, taking ideas out of the pocket and into the urban infrastructure, into the urban development. This could be an example of this catchy statement. Once we have it, we should use it as more as possible.
With your experience, what will be the next step for us? Looking as the Card4All network, and also bringing other cities from Eurocities, but also other cities that join us in this session that do not belong to Card4All. What can we do after we finish the project in May? What should be our next steps?
I think that it will be important to keep the consortium together.
So, Eurico, it's always better to start with the call and to see how to fit the idea. Yes.
I think as the way Horizon has been developing, it's better to start from the call.
What about the participation of non-European partners?
I say, again, it depends on the call.
Okay, bye-bye then.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks,
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Bye.